Hello students, today we are going to start a new exercise, that is exercise 6.2. But before that, let us know what are increasing and decreasing functions. So first let us study about increasing function. A function f is said to be an increasing function on open interval ab if x1 is less than x2, which implies that f of x1 is less or equal to f of x2 for all x1 comma x2 belongs to ab. Now what does it mean? When is a function increasing? So as you can see in the figure, this is y-axis and x-axis. Okay, so here they have said on open interval ab. Okay, that means the points are on a and b. So here I have taken 2 points a and b. So a function f is said to be an increasing function if x1 is less than x2. So here suppose this point is x1, okay, and this point is x2. So as you can see, x1 is less than x2, right? And which implies that f of x1 is less or equal to f of x2, and this is the f of x1. Okay, f of x means y. Okay, the value of y is f of x. So here at this point, as you can see, as x increases, okay, y equal to fx also increasing, right? So if the value of x is increasing, that means y is also increasing. So that kind of function is called increasing function. Okay, and at some point it might be equal also. You see, if x1 is less than x2, then f of x1 is, it might be less or equal. You can see at this point, at these 2 points, you can see this is f of x1 and say this is f of x2. So at this point they are equal, right? So that kind of function is called an increasing function. Okay, now coming to strictly increasing function. So this is also similar to increasing function, but there is only one difference. And what is the difference? Let us study. A function f is said to be a strictly increasing function on open interval ab if x1 is less than x2 implies that f of x1 is less than f of x2 for all x1 comma x2 belongs to ab. So here in this case only this is the difference. You see, f of x1 is less than f of x2, but here it was f of x1 is less or equal. Okay, so you can see in the figure, this is x equal to a and x equal to b. So in this graph it is strictly increasing. Okay, there is no point where they are equal. Here we can see that these 2 points are equal, right? But here in this case it is strictly increasing. Okay, there is no equal points between any 2 points. Okay, so that type of function is called strictly increasing function. Okay, now let us study about decreasing function. A function f is said to be a decreasing function on open interval ab if x1 is less than x2, which implies that f of x1 is greater or equal to f of x2 for all x1 x2 belongs to ab. Now what does it mean? So decreasing function is the opposite, okay, of increasing function. So in this function here, that means if x increases, okay, or if x decreases, value of y increases. So here in this case, if x1 is less than x2, that means what? F of x1 is greater or equal to f of x2. So here there are 2 points a and b. Okay, suppose this point is x1. Now if x1 is less than x2, say this point is x2. So as you can see, this x1 is less than x2, right? So if x1 is less than x2, that means f of x1. Okay, so f of x1 will be greater or equal. So this is f of x1. So this will be greater than f of x2, as you can see in the figure. Okay, x is decreasing and y is increasing. So this type of function is called decreasing function. That means if x increases, y decreases. Okay, and in strictly decreasing function, the only difference is that equal sign. Here there will be no equal sign, it will be only greater, because it is strictly decreasing. As you can see in the figure, it is decreasing. Okay, there is no equal sign, that means there is no such points where they are equal. Here also you can see at these 2 points, this f of x1 is equal to f of x2, but here there are no equalities. Okay, it is strictly decreasing. Okay, the next we'll do some exercise. Okay, then it will be more clear to you.